29 Kitty Catnip Outlaw here, and today we have an unboxing, more appropriately an unbagging, and you're probably wondering what's in here. A cleaning kit, medical kit, could be anything. This comes from a company in Nacogdoches, Texas. Hey Ninja, you want to check it out? And I met this gentleman a couple of months ago at the Fort Worth Gun Show, and ended up making a purchase. And he does some custom work. And let's see what we got in here. Well, first, comes with a little American Resistance swag. Got a cleaning mat, comes with that. And then this little cloth, which is, get something in there. And the main item looks like an AR15. What he specializes in are folding, fully takedown AR15s, and he will custom build these to whatever you want on it. So that will affect the pricing. And why would you want something like this? Well, a lot of people are into small packages for their vehicle, backpack guns. They give you the backpack here. And you're saying, why does someone want a backpack gun? You don't necessarily want to have an AR if you're probably going through the woods. But a lot of people live in the city and don't have access to cars, or they rely on public transportation. And if you go into the gun range, a backpack comes in handy because you don't want to be carrying a big gun case and showing off that you have a gun. So this fits into that type of a niche really well. And no one knows what you're carrying. Everyone these days, if they're walking around the city, it's not uncommon to see someone with a backpack. And I know a gentleman that was like that. He had no car and lived in the city, and or if you're going, taking an Uber or something to the gun range, you don't necessarily want to show off to him, make him uncomfortable that you get a gun. So the backpack comes in well for that purpose. And there's a lot of other applications depending on your needs why you'd want a backpack gun. But that's one situation that a lot of people don't even think of. What this comes with, 10.5-inch upper. He used to do this hookup a different way, and he didn't like how it didn't hold zero as well. So he switched to this clamp type setup, and he swears by this. There's a couple other companies still using the old hookup that he was using, but he likes this much better. And I think it makes it easier to put on, because with a recent video I had done with Tactical Skeleton, they used that old hookup, and it's not as smooth to put on, especially if you're rushing. And I also like that the barrel is not floating around where the other setup, the barrel and the hookup are free floating, so you get a little clang. This, it's like a typical upper, nice and solid. Features the Law Tactical folder adapter, SBA 3 brace, and pretty much everything on here he can customize. Whether your trigger guard, if you want to have, like, say, a sharp slower with like the jack, he makes a lot of those. He'll Cerakote to your needs, whatever grip you want. Fire select, I asked for ambi fire select. Charging handle, I'm going to change this out, so I just told him to put a mil spec. Mag release, I had Odin's work I'm going to put on there, so I didn't have him put that on. But he'll customize all those little things to your liking. If you want a certain type of handguard, he'll put that on there, and that'll affect your cost. Generally, I think if you just get this type of a setup here, you're looking around the $1,700 range, I believe. And then the other advantage to having like this setup, you get 5.56 upper and 10.5 inch, and then in here 300 blackout. So you can carry both calibers in the bag, swap them out very easily. See if we can get this on smoothly. And there we go. You're ready. It also comes with a Lancer magazine, which left in the other room. But once you get trained on this, and you can swap this out very quickly. Just those clamps make it very easy to guide on, pop off. You use gravity to keep those, pull back a little bit on your charging handle, pops off. Then you can swap over to your other caliber. There you go. And that's, I've hardly even exchanged these, so very untrained on it, and you see how quickly I was able to swap between them. One thing with these type of breakdown uppers, do not slap your bolt carrier down because you can damage the housing. So when you pull back. This one I like, it's easier to do the pull back and take off. Just ease your bolt carrier back. If you lock your bolt and you hit that, slams, you can break it. He does offer lifetime warranty on this item. He's got a YouTube channel, so American Resistance, so you can see some demos on it. But I think he does nice work. You can get a package with both calibers, running about $2,500-ish. Like I said, it will depend on what you put into the upgrades. It's a pricey item, but you're getting 2 guns for 1, so that's nice. Gives you a breakdown feature. With these clamps, you can tighten and loosen them as you please. And he recommends after a little bit of use, tighten them just a hair. And he says the more you tighten it, you're gonna tighten up your group. If you let it get a little bit loose, then your zero's gonna become a little more loose. So that will affect it, but it's can go to your own personal needs. So if you feel these are too tight for you to manipulate, we got another little unboxing. This is Smokey, the new member to the family. He's growing real quick. He's like double in size in about a month. Right, let's put you down, big guy. So that gives you, some flexibility where the other format doesn't. And that's one of the things he didn't like with that other format. He felt it didn't hold zero. So, this is something that you can look at. There's other type of folders in the market, and it's interesting discussing those with him because he'll tell you the negatives of this. At SHOT Show, there was a company, AR Folding, I think, where they had their barrel fold to the side, which seems great, but you can't swap the calibers like you can on this. And he was saying that the folder he uses, because of how the barrel folds in, you can't use the lock. Excuse me. So the company he uses folds the other way, and he's not satisfied with how durable that could be. And he also, I think you can fire that one with it folded. This you shouldn't fire folded. You could have a issue. I think you could do one shot technically, but I wouldn't try that. But with that other one, I guess you could, and he just doesn't like that, trust that it would hold up if you tried that. And he doesn't like the Silver in his arms folder. He says those have a lot of issues. I think that's been chronicled by people in reviews. So he swears by the laws, and I think a lot of people have. So this is from American Resistance in Nacogdoches, Texas. Look forward to getting it to the range. Hopefully I can do it this weekend and see how it runs. But as a package, it's nice. Something different. That's the thing with ARs, so many of them, no matter how good they are, they're basically the same. So this gives you a little variation. Chew Gun Kitty, signing off.